Everybody, good morning. The Chooch is here, and he's ready to talk about something other than food, something other than his shoes. A little insight into a little deeper dive into the Chooch, and a little more insight, a little more seriousness, maybe. Um, First things first. Of course, I want to say, if you like the content, please click the like button, subscribe. And I'm talking low because there's people still sleeping in the house. Otherwise, I'd be really freaking loud right now. So I'm gonna turn my volume up a little bit. There you go. All right. So getting the feel for everything here, but feeling good about how things are going so far, and here to just do one simple task is convey decency, to convey that hard work pays off, to say that family, good people around you, and overall just waking up every day and saying it's pretty good. You know, we got a lot of weird stuff going on around these parts, but overall things are good, and I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who wakes up feeling that same way. I love my job. I love my family, and every day I wake up, whether it be 3:30 a.m. like I did today, not Sunday, beautiful, got nothing going on today. Got a couple things going on, but nothing important. There's no work. Just look forward to having these next 4 days off. Thank you, Post Office, for paying us for 13 holidays. But I'm not going to thank you for the idea that you took that away from a lot of people and you make them work on those holidays. So, see, going to get a little more serious, like I said. When all said and done, I'm not going to go on for too long, but just want to make a few points. Like I said, get to know Chooch a little bit. The name on my birth certificate is M-A-T-T, also, just plain old Matt. But Chooch works better on camera. What are you going to do? So I appreciate just being able to talk and reach a far and wide range of people, whether they be postal service people, whether they be the restaurant industry, which I used to work in, whether they're maybe disc jockeys, which I've done for quite a while. Don't get out there to do it much these days because always working hard at the post office against my will, hours just enforced by people who don't seem to care much about your well-being, but we won't get too harsh on that. But I do, like I said, I'm thankful, appreciative, love people, love work, love not working, but just wired to always kind of be in the moment and remember that you can't just be all about yourself. I could say that I was very self-involved for a long period of time, and learning the art of selflessness and respect and paying it forward means a lot. Feels better, feels great. So I truly hope that conveys just in anybody I interact with, short time, like people I hand my mail to, people I've known for years, and maybe people who just see me on here and never get to actually meet me and shake my hand. But it's like I said, it's great to be able to reach far and wide. So yeah, this is it's not too deep of a dive. I could talk for hours. I said, if you've seen me so far, and if you check out the podcast that a couple of gentlemen have started with me, it's called the Postal Power Hour, and that is the brainchild of one awesome individual, two awesome individuals. I was going to go one by one, but you're both awesome, and that's a guy named Mailman Derek, who is from Boston and has this amazing accent, and I just love to hear when it comes out of him, and he's got that oomph to him, and it sounds great, and he's got great things to say, and he's a guy that does what I do, and he's a guy that deserves his fair share. we discuss what our differences are and what our likenesses are in our designations and how long we've been working together. Not together at the same place, but together at the post office. So that's my man Derek. You got to check him out. And then, of course, I saved the best for last, and that would be the man we know as JH. That's on YouTube, everything USPS with JH. You check that out. You might know him already. You should know him already. He is an amazing human being. And he's also a flawed human being, just like me. But he ain't going to sit there and say, he might sit there and say, I'm man. But deep down, he knows that we all have our troubles. We all have our issues. But when I first interacted with him and he helped me out with a situation and then opened up the communication lines between me and a very distinct group of about 10 individuals that all do what I do, carry mail. And he doesn't carry mail, but he opened up these avenues, and he's just a fantastic human being, person, father, postal worker, teacher, innovator. I'm not going to kiss your ass too much now, but go Birds. From a different part of town than me. Grew up in a different part. He's a different ethnicity from me, different upbringing, everything possible that you can be different. But he cares. He works his ass off. He's making moves. He's traveling. He's jumping out of planes. He's doing all kinds of great things. And I am very, very thankful that he reached out to me and brought me into this realm. Because I was very hesitant at first, but I'm now very comfortable with discussing, opening up, and also very self-conscious and very making sure that I keep things interesting, but I also keep things real, and again, peeling back every layer to say that, well, first things first, we're all flawed. You sit there and you just try and make a pretty picture of yourself. That doesn't work, But, like I said, with progress, with time, with change, with effort, hard work, realizing, you ain't got it so bad. And even if you, are in a bad moment, there's ways to cope with that moment and get out of it and do better with life. And it doesn't entail all that much. It just entails, that you rest your body for a little bit and then work it hard when you're not resting it. And voila, good things happen. Good things will happen. Hard freaking work. All right? Decency. Not treating people like shit. Now I'm getting into more specifics about, people. But whatever. We'll get back to that. So with that, I going to cut this off right now and finish by saying I really hope that people got a little bit of an insight into me, looking into what I'm all about, and looking into checking out our content. Like I said, all I'm thinking of in this moment, in this very beginning of everything, is to say that, I would just want a message conveyed of decency and doing something like meaningful. And I'm not gonna lie, if there's something that benefits my family, whatever it may be, like everyone else doing stuff like this, is to say great. But I'll move on either way. But like I said, if you got something good to say and you got something positive to put out there, and this venue or this creation is there, use it because it's great. And it makes a person say what is on their mind. And like I said, if you want to say negative things and you want to like create division, if you want to go and just talk about politics and why this person's bad and why that person's bad, that's not me. I'm really trying to make just things better for the universe. Hard job to take on, but what the hell? We got to do something. Can't just be complacent. So that's where I'm going to cut this off. I want everybody to check in. Have a great day. I want to say hello. One last quick thing to the gentleman who I mentioned earlier about who JH hooked me up with in terms of a text chat, and they're all great guys, and they're all from different parts of the land, and like they all work hard, and they all got a great personality, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and obviously we're going to be talking in a little bit. We're going to be watching some football today. We're going to be having a nice holiday tomorrow. Hopefully everybody's off. Like I said, Postal Service decided to make people work on holidays, with their wonderful, finagling of, the system or whatever you want to call it. It's stupid shit. So I'm going to curse too once in a while. So I'll try and not use my South Philly potty mouth, but it's going to happen. All right. So thanks again. Love you guys. Hope to see more of you. Hope you'll see more of me, and have a great day. Take care.